A now former Broncos assistant coach accused of punching a police officer may avoid jail time.
Officers arrested Michael Wilhoite back on February 23rd after that dispute in the passenger pickup lane at Denver International Airport. Wilhoite is accused of punching an officer who told him that he needed to move his car, which was unattended and double parked. Kevin Vaughn from 9 News Investigates is with us now. Kevin, it sounds like there's still a hurdle that needs to be cleared before we find out if there is or isn't jail time on the table.
Well, Tom and Kim, Wilhoite appears to meet the criteria for Denver's so-called diversion program. But before a judge approves it, Wilhoite needs the blessing of the officer he's accused of hitting. So far, that hasn't happened. Michael Wilhoite spent only a few minutes in Denver County Court on Monday morning, and after leaving, was courteous when asked if he had anything to say.
No, sir. Thank you.
But on his way out, he knew he had a chance of being accepted into a program that could end without him being convicted of a crime.
Diversion programs are designed to do exactly what they say, to divert someone from the criminal justice system.
9 News legal analyst Scott Robinson says programs like Denver's have a simple goal: give first-time offenders a second chance.
We don't want to ruin anybody's lives over a single incident.
Wilhoite spent the last 2 years coaching the Denver Broncos linebackers. Then came a confrontation in the passenger pickup lane at DIA. That's where, according to court documents, Wilhoite double-parked his Ford Bronco and went inside. When he returned, a Denver officer told him he couldn't do that. According to the documents, Wilhoite cursed the officer, got physical, and punched him in the face, knocking him to the ground. Now, if Wilhoite gets the officer's blessing and is granted diversion, he'd face education and public service instead of a jail cell.
The conditions of a diversion program are tailored to fit the crime.
That would likely mean classes in conflict management. And if he completes the program, he would not be prosecuted.
The reality is that diversion is an incredible opportunity to not have a criminal history at all. And an individual who is accepted into such a program should be very grateful for the opportunity to do so.
The Broncos fired Wilhoite last week. He remains free on bail and is scheduled to return to court on May 6th. We could find out then if this case will be resolved with his acceptance into the diversion program. Live in the newsroom, Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.
Kevin, just like in Wilhoite's job, the film doesn't lie, and the question is about video of this event. Who has, if anyone has, seen this video, and will this video necessarily go away if this diversion program comes into play?
That's a good question, Tom. The police have seen the video, certainly. We don't know if the Broncos have seen the video, but so far we've been unable to get either the police department or the airport to release the video that they have. And we're not sure what's going to happen once this case is resolved, whether it'll be made public then or whether it will remain as it is now, out of sight.
All right, Kevin. Well, we'll
of
course continue to wait and see what happens.
And that diversion program is interesting in and of itself, how that works. So
certainly means different things to different people. All right, Kevin. Thank you.